Hey, good morning, collective. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to look at the energy for today. So let's get into it. I decided, since I'm out of town right now, I'm just going to upload collective readings. I think it makes a little bit more sense. It feels what I'm being drawn towards. I'm starting, my setup, partially because my setup is a little different than what the norm is. So I'm going to start with a cleansing, energy cleansing. I'm lighting a smudge stick right now. It's a little windy and it's also raining. It's like a very beautiful morning here, very peaceful. We need some of that cleansing right now. There's a lot going on astrologically. I say this a lot lately, but it just is true. Look it up. The planets are just tense. There's a lot of tense aspects. We're moving through a lot of deeper healing on a soul level, whether, we're being intentional about it or not. It's giving us an opportunity to kind of reset and heal certain places of our heart that have just needed a little extra love and care. And moving through that process can be very intense, very overwhelming, violent at times, not to be overly dramatic, but just the emotions and the pains that are coming up right now are providing the opportunity for us to look at harder things, deeper healing, soul healing, karma, so to speak. So we'll start out with this energy cleansing. I'm just going to bless you and then just do a little cleansing on myself, and then we will get into it. All right. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not serving the highest and best messages from coming through. Fear, doubt, insecurity, lack of worth, lack of value. Cleanse that from our energy, from our being. Help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love. Mama Love, amen. Okay, let's get into it. What was I using? I think I started. Okay, so like I said, this really is a time of rebalancing for our heart, for our mind, for our soul. We really need that cleansing and purification. And what fell on, dropped to the floor, is transformed. So we have to be aware, we have to be mindful of certain places, parts of ourselves that need that transformation. The reason that we do this, the reason we do this healing, is so we can be more in alignment with our happiness, with our fulfillment, our goals and dreams and desires. So today, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of chaos going on. I'm hearing that this is an opportunity, again, to refine on a deeper level, really picking and choosing what you're giving your time, your energy towards. It might feel a little bit overwhelming. There might be a lot of conversation, people's opinions. You have to I keep saying like you juggling, right? Having to keep a lot up and running and moving, and knowing how to engage, even though there's a lot going on, not letting your stressors affect what requires your attention and your time, but also knowing when boundaries need to be set. Because again, there is a lot of intensity. People are going to be pushing the boundaries, pushing the envelope, trying to see what they can get, how much they can get, etc. And I feel like the energy is asking, or like the cards are saying, like basically instead of putting time into those things that are sucking you dry or the demands that you don't really need to adhere to, maybe you need to explore new options, talk to new people, see what else is out there, so to speak. have fun. Oh, I love it. Double confirmation on the transform. Yeah, like switch it up, right? Don't be so in the norm. Don't be so in the grunt and grind. That's where all the noise and chaos is showing up for you right now. And again, yes, we have certain responsibilities to attend to, but at the same time, Spirit's really asking you to take time for yourself. Yeah, embrace yourself with love. I love this, right? Take time for yourself. Do something that is nourishing and honoring for your soul. It's so important right now. It's important in general to have good self-love, self-care practices, but it is especially important when we are going through things that are more destabilizing, or finding ways to reground ourselves, finding ways to not engage with the chaos, with the drama, because it's really just not worth it, right? And when we do, we are separating ourselves from love. We're separating ourselves from ourselves because we get so in our ego, that it really just kind of takes away from the beauty, from the authenticity and the value of what we're experiencing. Even if it's not like a great experience, there's a lot of clarity coming to light for you. So I think you're seeing things on a deeper level. I think this is part of that noise. And I think it's also part of what is pushing you out to explore beyond your current surroundings. Okay, Two of Swords. So making decisions. And I really love the Two of Swords energy for you today, because it's like remembering that no decision is right or wrong, good or bad. Like, don't put it in that such rigid terminology, because it's really about what we feel, what we intuit, what we're gravitating towards. We're in Cancer season right now, so it's really important to just like honor your heart. Cancer rules home and family, the 4th house in astrology, and it's that value, regardless of what your family dynamics look like or what your home looks like, etc. We still have to know how to have that nurture and support within ourselves. That is what gives us the stability and foundation to navigate all the bullshit, all the noise, all the chaos, right? It's like added stuff. That's what I just keep seeing all this energy like going around back and forth. It's unnecessary. It's added energy that doesn't need to be. And okay, 100%, because something is really pursuing their own success. It's not about working together. It's more of a selfish energy with this 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you're seeing it and you're understanding it, and that's where part of the noise comes in. And so you're making choices to rebalance accordingly, right? You just have to be really practical, like I said, about your decisions and what your approach is. And it might just be something in the moment, right? Like, how do I feel in this moment? Is this the right thing for me to do? Or do I need to like choose something else? Do I need to go give myself some love somewhere else, right? And again, self-love, self-care practices can be just anything we do to honor and nourish our body. Getting a massage, giving yourself a massage, saying affirmations to yourself while you do it, taking a really nice, relaxing herbal bath, or, getting outside for a walk, meditating outside in nature. Something that really grounds and stabilizes you, because there's limitations coming from both ends today. So that's that value of the mirror effect. When we come into contact with people, places, and things, what we expect, we're gonna get. And actually, because there are some because there are unmet expectations on both ends, or both people, you in a situation, you're expecting things to be or to look a little different, it's actually blocking the wish fulfillment. I'm almost hearing like someone or something is trying to suck you back in, but then they still want to hold you at arm's length, right? They want to create all this noise, all this chaos, so the attention is on them, but then at the same time, they're still blocking themselves, right, from actually being open and engaging with you in an authentic way. And you're feeling this, you're picking up this energy, so you're like, well, I'm gonna put up, my boundaries. Or it's basically saying like you're understanding better this dynamic. You're understanding this dynamic better. And it's putting you in a place where I do feel like you're putting your emotions around it aside and just making choices from that. At the same time, like, don't let it limit you, right? Don't let it keep you from exploring new things, new people, places, and things, right? That's the energy of pushing beyond. We're not always going to like everything we have to do on the day-to-day, but at the same time, we can still leave time and space for ourselves to get into something new, get into something that's inspiring, that like we've been wanting to do for a while. And that's where we see transformation, because that's where we're taking care of ourself, our mind, our body, our soul, and really being able to step into our power of self-love and care. And literally, maybe that sounds cheesy, but the reality of it is if we don't have self-love, self-care, then we really don't have happiness and fulfillment. I know that sounds so, but it's true, right? It's true. And that's what this is all about. Like, if we have to be here, we might as well enjoy it. And finding a little bit more balance and grounding in the process. Even if you are not liking, like I said, if you don't have to like everything, right? There are always going to be bittersweet things about life, things that are more gratifying and exciting, and things that are just kind of depleting. It's duality, right? And so you are trying to find ways to, or it's encouraging you to find ways to be a little bit more grounded in your approach towards your wish fulfillment. Don't fixate on the people, places, and things that aren't honoring you or giving you that reciprocity, that aren't feeding you, right? That are sucking your energy, taking. Know your limits, know your boundaries today, and then do a little exploring, have some fun, take an adventure. Yeah, because new beginnings are on the horizon. I feel like you're aligning. We've been seeing this come up a lot in the readings, right? So we're in this really weird time astrologically where we're still kind of learning the lesson. I think that things are going to start popping up in terms of blessings, gifts, affirmations for what you've been doing right, that really like just honor your abundance, your feeling of success and achievement. That's definitely showing itself. But we're still in this weird like trial and commitment time where we need to find ways to trust ourselves, trust our path, trust what we see, sense, and feel. And then boom, we get this Ace of Cups. We get something offering you something that's really beautiful and very heart honoring. And I think is definitely gonna, it's something that again, this is confirming with you as the Queen of Cups. It's confirming that you are really aligning with things that are heart honoring in your life, that you're putting yourself, your heart, your mind, your soul, you're embracing who you are, your power first, and you're letting things, come in and opening to receive. And you can feel it, you can sense it. There might even be a little annoyance, of what is it and why hasn't it come yet? That's been part of the energy as well with the Seven of Cups. And just in general with the astrology, that Neptune and Pisces, like I said, it can be, it's a fun energy because it connects us with a whole new world is how I see it. Like that intuitive, those really subtle layers of our being when we're able to connect with those spaces, we're able to see endless potential. And it's very exciting, but we're not quite sure how it's going to manifest in real time. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, be patient, you're almost there. 9 of Wands energy is a little bit on the defensive, and I feel like this is why some of this noise, drama is causing frustration or extra frustration for you. It might be coming out in a way where it's like really amplifying the energy, like you're just pissed, you're annoyed, you're getting, whatever. It's just rubbing you the wrong way. And I'm seeing this all across the board with clients, people I interact with, etc. It's a really hard time to just like stabilize and ground our emotions, because we're all going through a lot of change and transformation. But trusting in the process, we talked about this, right? Like having that belief, that faith that it's going to work out, that it is going to lead you to the next best thing. I'm hearing, not to be a cheeseball, but that's what I hear. It's opening you up to a fresh start. And again, like I said, in this really heart honoring way, and this is something that you're like actually manifesting. This is something that you are excited about, that you've hoped for. And I think right now I'm hearing there might be a little bit of distrust about, again, whether it's going to come in, how it's going to come in. Did you do it right? Don't be so hard on yourself. Really find ways to give yourself love, right? Again, that message. See beyond the past. It's really hard when we move through a lot of trauma or challenging experiences. It's hard not to project that onto the future. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Trust, but also listen to your instincts. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things to do at once, right? Okay, yeah. So no expectation, right? So kind of releasing what things, people, situations are going to look like, how they're going to play out. Let it unfold is what I'm hearing. We're being called to surrender a little bit more. That is this Queen of Cups, divine feminine energy, where, we don't have to have all the answers. We don't have to know all the things. We can have hints and insights of how it is going to play out. But the magic is truly how it manifests in the physical world. And again, I understand it, it does take a lot of trust and faith, but it is allowing you to align and be more authentically yourself. Evolve into your complexity. I really love that, because it is that reminder that you are unique, you are beautiful, you do have something to contribute that does need to be seen and heard and received, that allows you to feel happy and fulfilled and enjoying this life that you're leading. And I feel like we went through a really hard time with Pluto in Capricorn. It forced us to do the work. It brought up a lot of stuff that is not so pretty, but at the same time, it's leading to the opportunity to truly transform, right? Transform, transmute that energy, rise above, be the better version of yourself, embrace who you are, so that you truly are like letting your fabulous self shine, just being the beautiful person that you are, the beautiful contribution to this world. And maybe it doesn't have to be such grand scale, but it definitely is that value of what you bring to your home, your family, your community around you, your job. You touch and affect all those things. And the more aligned we can be, meaning the more we understand, have awareness of who we are and what we want and need through practices of wellness and well-being, the happier we're going to be, the longer we're going to live. If that's your vibe, right? All right. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I hope you enjoyed the video, or the reading, sorry, especially if you've made it this far in the video. Yeah, drop comments below. I love to hear how it resonates, or if you just need a little love and care, I am always happy to send it your way. Thank you. Have a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Lots of love, lots of blessings.